Good afternoon, everybody. Today I am going to explain a 4-mark questions of rate measure. The easy question, easily you can get 4 marks. Just focus on the class. Whatever the doubts you have, you can ask us. The chapter name is rate measure. The chapter name is rate measure. Four-mark question. Rate measure, 4-mark question. Now, the question is simple question. Mostly theoretical questions will be there. If you understand the content, what is given, based on that, you can solve the solution easily. So the question is the distance time formula. The distance time formula for the motion of a particle along a straight line, S is equals to T cube minus 9T square plus 24T minus 18. Find when and where. Find when and where velocity is 0. Find when and where velocity is 0. Here what is given? Distance equation is given. He is asking at what time the velocity is 0, at what point the velocity is 0. He is asking. So what is the difference, like how to find out velocity when distance is given? The derivative of the distance is nothing but velocity, and the derivative of velocity is nothing but acceleration. If we know these two concepts, easily you can solve this chapter questions. So first, solution. Given S is equals to T cube minus 9T square plus 24T minus 18. With respect to time, we have to differentiate. So here what to do? Differentiating with respect to T. With respect to T. So ds by dt we want is equals to T cube means 3T square. 9 as it is. T square means 2T. Plus 24, T derivative 1 and minus 18 is a constant, derivative is 0. ds by dt is denoted by velocity. Velocity is equals to ds by dt is equals to 3T square minus 18T plus 24. In the question, when and where the velocity is 0, when and where the velocity is 0. So by taking velocity is 0, we have to find out T value. Now, velocity is 0. Velocity is 0 implies velocity value 3T square minus 18T plus 24 is equals to 0. Take 3 common, T square minus 6T plus 8 is equals to 0. 3 goes the other side. So T square minus 6T plus 8 is equals to 0. It is a quadratic equation. So 8 factors are 4 to the 8. This is minus 4. This is minus 2. So here what do we get? T square minus 4T minus 2T plus 8 is equals to 0. From first two terms, take t common, t minus 4. From next two terms, take minus 2 common, t minus 4. So again, what are we getting? T minus 4 into t minus 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, t minus 4 is equals to 0. T minus 2 is equals to 0. So t is equals to 4. T is equals to 2. So velocity is 0 when time is at either 2 seconds or 4 seconds. But where? So what is the distance he is asking? So case 1. If t is equals to 2, find out s. S is equals to t cube, 2 cube minus 9t square, 9 into 2 square plus 24 into 2 minus 18. So 8 minus 4 9 is 36 plus 24 into 2 48 minus 18. Now 8 plus 48 is 56 minus 36 minus 18 is 54. So distance, what are we getting? 2. So whenever the distance is there, you can write meter or generally units per second. Units per second. Next, case 2. When t is equals to 4. Case 2. When t is equals to 4. S is equals to t cube minus 9 into t square minus 9 into t square plus 24 into t minus 18. So 4 cube is 64. 16 into 9, 144 plus 24 into 4, 96 minus 18. So 64 plus 96, 160 minus 144 minus 18 minus 162. So S is equals to minus 2. Never distance be negative. Therefore, what is the conclusion? Velocity is 0 when t is equals to 2 seconds at 2 units per second. At time, when time is 2 seconds and distance at 2 units per second. So like this, we have to give the conclusion. Go on. Next question. Move to the next question. Next. Next question. A particle, question number 2. A particle is moving. A particle is moving in a straight line. In a straight line. So that after t seconds, its distance s, in bracket it is given centimeters. Its distance in centimeters from a fixed point. From a fixed point. On the line is given by s is equals to f of t is equals to 8t plus t cube. 8t plus t cube. Then there are 3 bits here. First bit, I'm writing in the solution. Then first bit, velocity, we have to find out velocity. We have to find out velocity at time t. At time t is equals to 2 seconds. Then second point, the initial velocity. Then third point, acceleration when t is equals to 2 seconds. These 3 points we have to find out by using the distance question. Solution goes like this. First, take the given equation. What is given? S is equals to f of t is equals to 8t plus t cube. Read the question carefully. What is given in it? Just equation is given. S is equals to 8t plus t cube is given. And the distance s, time t are connected by the relation is given. Okay. Immediately first find out what? Velocity find out. Okay. First, velocity v is equals to ds by dt. So that is 8 into 1 plus 3t square. So velocity what we got? 8 plus 3t square. So this is about what? Velocity. Immediately what to do? Find acceleration. So here velocity. So here what to write? Velocity. V. Next what we want? Acceleration. Acceleration. Small a is equals to dv by dt. So derivative of v, 0 plus 3 into t square derivative is 2t. So a is equals to what we got? 60 we got. Here velocity is 8 plus 3t square and acceleration we got it as 6t. Now first bit, what is the first bit here? Velocity at t is equals to 2 seconds we want. So what is velocity? We have 8 plus 3t square. So substitute wherever t is there 2. So 8 plus 3 into 4. 4 3 is the 12. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 velocity means centimeter per second. Centimeter per second. Next. Second bit, what is he asking? Initial velocity. Now see. Second bit. What is initial velocity? Initial velocity is nothing but before starting. Initial velocity implies when t is equals to 0. So v is equals to what we have? 8 plus 3t square. So 8 plus 3 into 0 square. So it is 8 plus 0. So v is equals to what we got? Centimeter per second. Next, third bit. Acceleration. Acceleration. When t is equals to 2 seconds. So what is acceleration? A is equals to, we got it as 6t. So 6 into 2 means t means what? 12 is equals to 12. So what are the units for acceleration? Centimeter per second square. Centimeter per second square. So like this, we have to find out centimeter per second and centimeter per second square. So like this, we have to solve it. Just go through the question. Yeah. Next question. Yeah. Next question. Every question is of different concept here. The main thing you have to find out velocity and acceleration only. Only the given equation and this thing are the different. Next. Question number 3. the displacement S of a particle moving in a straight line or traveling in a straight line in t seconds. Is given by S is equals to 45t plus 11t square minus t cube. Find the time when the particle comes to rest. Find the time when the particle comes to rest. Try to understand the question. There is a particle, it is moving on a straight line. Like for example, I am moving on the straight line. So the question is, after how many, like at what time the particle comes to rest? Suppose if I keep on moving like this, somewhere or the other, at some point, I have to stop, right? So at what time I am stopping? So when the stopping means I'm not moving, that moving is called what here? Velocity. So when velocity is 0, at what time the velocity is 0, he is asking. So here, given. Solution is given. S is equals to 45t plus 11t square minus t cube. So find velocity first. Velocity v is equals to ds by dt. So 45 into t derivative 1 plus 11 into t square derivative 2t minus t cube derivative 3t square. So 45 plus 22t minus 3t square. Now, when particle comes to rest, see, particle comes to rest, v is equals to 0. So when v is equals to 0, what is the time he is asking? So v means what? Write in the proper order. Minus 3t square plus 22t plus 45 is equals to 0. So factors are what? 45 into 3 minus 135. So what are the factors to solve this equation? That is main important here. What are the factors here? 135 means I can say directly 27 into 5. And 27 minus 5 is 22. But how to get an idea? So simple. First, what to do? 135 find out factors. Because it is bigger number, we cannot remember all the factors. Multiply with 5. 5 2s are 10, 5 7s are. So 27 and 5 we got. 27 minus 5 is 22. So directly you can write here 27 and here minus 5. So minus 3t square plus 27t minus 5t plus 45 is equals to 0. Take minus 3t common, t minus 9. Take minus 5 common in the next two terms, t minus 9 is equals to 0. So again, t minus 9 into minus 3t minus 5 is equals to 0. So t minus 9 is equals to 0, minus 3t minus 5 is equals to 0. So from here t is equals to 9, from here t is equals to minus 5 by 3. But never time be negative. So t not equal to minus 5 by 3. Therefore, what is t here? So when time is at 9 seconds, the particle comes to rest. So that only we want to mention here. So here you have to so here what to write? When t is equals to 9 seconds, particle comes to rest. Particle comes to rest. So this is how we have to prove. Just go on. Yeah. Next question. There is another question here. The question is, the volume of a cube, the volume of a cube the volume of a cube measuring at a rate of 9 cubic centimeters. I am writing cc. 9 cubic centimeters, or you can write centimeters cube. Cubic centimeters per second. Per second. How fast is the surface area? How fast is the surface area? How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of the edge is 10 centimeters. When the length of the edge is 10 centimeters. Length of the edge is 10 centimeters. So what is given here? The volume of a cube is given as 9 cubic centimeters per second. So how fast the surface area is increasing when length of the edge is 10 centimeters. So how to do this? Just think of it. Any idea if you get? So here for that, what you have to do? The length of edge 10 centimeters is given, right? So first take x be the length of edge. Solution goes like this. Let x be the length of edge. X be the length of edge of what? Cube. And immediately what? V. V be the volume. V be the volume of the cube. And next what? S. S be surface area of a cube. Surface area of a cube. So now what you have to do? What is volume of a cube formula? Volume of a cube. V is equals to x cube. Right? Then immediately find out dv by dt. X cube derivative 3x square into dx by dt. But what is given? Given that volume of a cube, the surface area in volume of a cube, what is given? 9 cubic centimeters is given. So now, which implies 9 is equals to 3x square into dx by dt. 3 1s are 3 3s are. So 3 by x square is equals to what? Dx by dt. Keep it as equation 1. Now next, go to surface area. So what is surface area? Next, surface area of a cube. Surface area of cube. What is the formula? S is equal to 6x square. So find out derivative. ds by dt is equals to 6 into x square derivative 2x into dx by dt. So 6 2s are 10x into dx by dt. Now, when the length of surface area, the length of the edge is what is given? 10 centimeters. So, 10 into x value is 10 into, so better substitute like this. 10 x into dx by dt, how much we have? 3 by x square. Take one x cancel. So here, how much is left out? 6 to the 12x. So how much is left out? 12 into 3 by x. So he has given when x is equal to 10 centimeters. So here, right? When x is equals to 10 centimeters. So what is the rate of change in surface area? ds by dt is equals to 12 3 is 36 by 10. So that is 3.6. What are the units for surface area? Centimeter square per second. Centimeter square per second. So like this, the volume of a cube we have to find out. Just go through the question. Next question. The radius of a circle, is increasing in the rate of 0.7 centimeter per second. 0.7 centimeter per second. What is the rate of increase of its circumference? What is the rate of increase of its circumference? So what is circumference of a circle? 2 pi r. So he is asking what is dc by dt? A simple solution. The radius of a circle is increasing in the rate. Increasing is always dr by dt. So first what you have to take? Let r be the radius. R be the radius. And C be the circumference. Circumference of circle. So first, given that, what is given? Rate of change in the radius dr by dt is equals to 0.7. We know, what we know? Circumference C is equals to 2 pi r. Differentiate dc by dt is equals to 2 pi into dr by dt. So substitute R value here. So 2 into pi into 0.7. dr by dt value what we have? 0.7. So now simplify. 2 into 0.7 is 1.4 pi as it is. So what are the 1.4 pi? What are the units for circumference? It is centimeter per second. It is centimeter per second. So like this we have to find out. So like this, we have to solve the questions in rate measure. Some more questions are there, which are of a little bit different pattern that will be explained in the next class. Thank you.